I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Being a father is probably one of the hardest things to do, and I think being a father a man really shows what a man is and who a man is. So I mean, if you're out there, you may not be you may be a father, that of your kid, taking care of your kid, or you may be a father that's taking care of somebody else's kid. Whether and you may be a grandfather, you may be a stepfather. You know, here's the deal. Any man can make a baby, but it takes a real man. It takes a real man to raise a child. It takes a real man to raise something. It takes a real man to say, okay, I have the option to leave. Matter of fact, the culture is saying leave, but you're being counterculture and you showing love to that child, saying I love you no matter what. I'm gonna be there for you. So I really want to say Happy Father's Day, and women out there, we gotta really, really, if you got a good father in your, a good man that's a father in your life to his child, even if you and him are not in a place where y'all good, if it's just like he's a good father, but you and him don't get for the day. Won't y'all just get along? Won't you just you give that gift to him, whether he deserve it or not in your eyes? Won't you give that gift to him of just having a really good Father's Day? I'm blessing him with a really good Father's Day. To the father that's not taking care of your kids, only thing I can tell you, man, we need to step up. This is not cool. Being a father is not a picture of manhood. Raising a kid is a picture of manhood. Anybody can go out there and have a baby. Dogs literally going out there. Male dogs go out there and have babies, and they run away. We put ourselves on the level of animals when we do that, when we don't take care of our kids. And then listen to what we tell our kids. We tell them that you're not worth it. You're not worthy. You were just a product of a good time. That's what we tell our kids. We're not putting love in them. So when we see stories, I did a story about the group of boys that was rapping about having sexual relationship with grown men. A group of little boys around the age of 10 to 14. Most of them, I guarantee, didn't have a father figure in their life, or they didn't have a strong father figure in their life. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when we leave a kid without a father. They become weak, and they become. I mean, we got a lot of weak men in the world. We have a lot of weak men that has no guidance, no kind of anything from a man, and no kind of discipline, no kind of nothing from a man. And we really need to get back to, having that, putting that into our kids. Listen, I'm not finna put you under the bus because you left home, but what I'm finna say is, bro, you got to come back home. You have to come back home. You got to go back to your kids. Even if you feel like, man, ain't nothing, hanging out with your kid once a week is something. You may not be able to do it financially. I understand. We go through situations. You may not even like the baby. You may not even like your baby mama. But put all of that aside. Put every issue you got aside and go to your kid. Hang out with your kid once a week. Make a relationship between you and your kid, not between you and anything else, but just you and your kid. And if you feel like, you don't have a love for that child, then pray about it, man. Seek some help. Always, man, you can hit me up, man. And I can do whatever I can to try to help you find love for that child, but we have to go back home. It starts with us, man. It starts with us. Whether a child be a president of the United States like Barack Obama, or whether a child be in a prison system for the rest of their life, it starts with us. We can help them make better decisions. We can help them be better men and women. Don't think these little girls don't need you, because these little girls need you. All these women who are at the age of 18, they're leaving high school going straight to the polls, and not the polls to vote, but polls to strip. They need you. They should be leaving high school going straight to somebody's campus, to somebody's classroom, to somebody's college, or to somebody's job, or starting their own business. But they need you. We putting And this is just to the dudes that are going through it, man. This is to the dudes that they're not home. I don't want to. Here's the deal. We need to stop saying, okay, deadbeats, deadbeat dads. Calling them deadbeats is not going to solve the problem. The problem is we need to talk to these cats and see what's going on with them. See why they don't want to go home. That's the heart of what we should have towards these dudes that are not, towards these fathers who's running. Man, I guess, some people, this is scary. You can say, well, you shouldn't. It was two people involved. So, I mean, a child don't get here by himself, and I'm not putting any blame on the lady. I'm saying I'm putting blame on equally both of you guys. So what happened now is we need to work it out. It's a lot of men that don't stay home because of the mom, and that's not an excuse, man. But there's some men that just scary, and they're scared to fail. At least if you try, you only fail when you don't try. In my opinion, you only fail when you don't try. I really didn't want to make this a really, really long video, but I really do want to speak to the men, the fathers who abandon their families, to say, go back home to that child. Go back home to that child. If you and the mother can work it out, that's cool. But if y'all can't, that's cool too. But you know that it should be about the child, not about you and her. That's what it should always be about, the child. Lace out on Third Movement. I'm out.